about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, it's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Out right, catch me. That's Ibuka. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 2nd down, Baker. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That is fielded at the 13.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Throwing to start. Here's Dart. Throw left side. That's Johnson. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he will go all the way. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. Now it's Grant Gano for the PHC. He knocks it through. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Johnson now to return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And this will be a Bucs first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing is Baker. That's caught. It's Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down. The kid, this is Irving, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. The handoff is Irving. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
Let's go. 19, 18. 19, 16, Victoria, 17. Check smash, check smash.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First down.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
The Giants sending out their punter.
Formation for the Giants.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will have a Giants 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. To the air once more is Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
To the air again goes Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big...
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
Isn't it funny just how fast things can swing in the NFL? I mean, in the blink of an eye, you go from being on the verge to heading to this first-half lead to suddenly having the ball momentum swing completely the opposite way. Big-time defensive play that they really needed to keep this game within reach.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. On play action, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
60 Bison. Do it again. Dragon 60.
On second down, Dart. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Let's go.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboot. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Dart. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside.
It is brought in the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Just their own 26-yard line.
5 ears, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll.
Good. Start.
They go play action with Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
A gain there of 11. First down, Giants.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On play action, it is Dart. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Johnson now to return. Yeah! And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Regular. What's up?
On first down is Mayfield. That's Otten, open downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. It's second down.
Set. 180. Run. What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go.
Hey, alert.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
What's up?
On fourth down, Mayfield going up top for Evans. That's going to be incomplete.
next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. Here's Robinson with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. 2nd and 10 now. He puts everything behind this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll run here following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He's going to push one deep down the right. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the gun, here's Dart. The throw is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Ready to send this away. Isaac Garindo to return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
They send a man in motion.
Watch out.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 5. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Yellow. Yellow. Right around set. Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Down he goes. The Giants got to him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Yellow.
3rd and long, Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
A surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Let's go. Let's go.
Dart's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboot. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll start out with 3rd and maybe a couple inches at most. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a 1st.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. Well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
Running with Scatterboot. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Poor choice this time to bring it out. So they contain him before he even reaches the 20.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
21. Yep, outside. Back.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first.
Yellow. This yellow. Up.
First down, Purdy to throw. Short pass brought in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Outside. Yep. Back.
From the gun is Purdy. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Gain of 26 yards.
49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow. Up.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 40.
Another try following the sack. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
3rd down and 20.
Get set. Get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
That's another 49er.
Purdy on first down. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
4 yards. That's another 49er first down.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Yellow. Up.
This might be a free play for him. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. No, he loves to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Purdy on the play action. On the move, headed right. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
And the Giants' hands team secures the football. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hits him on the out route. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
22 yards. First down, Giants.
Let's go now. Hey.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Dart gonna throw again. Complete left side to Robinson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick. They'll come up 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. A pretty automatic look for him from the...